Hey, question for my fellow trans folks. How did you choose your new name? If you changed your name legally, socially, institutionally, however, if you changed your name, I'm curious how. So, I am writing a workbook that's going to support trans, non-binary, two-spirit, intersex, agender, and gender fluid folks who would like some assistance in choosing a name. And I don't mean flipping open a baby name book for some ideas or even a list of gender neutral names or what have you. What I mean is folks who need assistance with the process of even allowing themselves, even imagining themselves as someone who can name themselves. It's a radical thing. Most people don't actually change their names. Even the most mainstream form of it, we're talking cishet couples where more than likely it's the wife who takes the husband's name or hyphenates with the two names. But the idea of changing even your first name that is seen as a gift, it's something that's given by your parents. There's a whole backstory. They have trauma, there's baggage, there's whatever narrative they've attached to that, but with a vision they had of you before you were even born. And it's, it really just gotten worse with the gender reveals. So the idea of you naming yourself as an adult, it's wild. And people need help, sort of developing that imagination, like giving themselves the ability, like it's self-determination. It's an act of self-determination that most of us never venture out for. So help me out. I'm working on this workbook. I'm trying to collect as many stories anonymously as possible. I'll drop the link for the Google form. I'm just looking for how you change your name. Was there anything you needed to do first? Go through therapy. In my case, I had to leave contexts that refused to see me as Denise. I'm talking like a tenured sociology professor position, the white supremacist, cis sexist institution I was at. I had to cut ties with my family. They refused to see me as Denise, as a non binary person. Um, I'm curious how people have celebrated, what comes after the name change, especially if it's a legal name change. Just I'm curious about the variety of ways that we approach the name change. So share your story with me. I am also looking for blog posts on the reclaimournames.com blog. So if you actually want to share your story publicly, I'm here for it. All right. Thank you.